player, when you come out after the delay and the crowd is not full, but they're standing, they didn't sit down, they were as loud as they were, your impressions of that crowd tonight, especially after the delay?
Yeah, they're awesome. It's hard to come back after a 3-hour rain delay. May upset a lot of people just because they didn't want to do that, but very, very happy for the guys that stayed. They obviously were very loud, and they did a great job of cheering us on.
Brian, the play at the end of Northwestern could have lingered with some players. You could be having nightmares about it, but you come out here today and you do what you did. How did you feel? When did you know that it was clicking for you when you went to that up-tempo offense?
I felt great. Felt good throwing the ball. Their defense had a good amount of holes in it. They run exotic defenses. They blitzed a lot, brought a lot of guys. So I left a lot of holes downfield, and I was able to take advantage of them.
Brian, what did you do during that long delay to kind of stay focused, I guess, and maybe relax a little bit too during that break?
Yeah, we just sat in the locker room, had some food, had actually our post-game meal. It was supposed to be after the game. We had it during that break. And the guys just try to relax, listen to headphones, close our eyes a little bit, and just try and get a little rest for the rest of the game when it finally started up.
Brian, can you talk about the third down play where you got hit on that drive? What happened, and I guess did you realize at that point what was next for you guys?
Yeah, we called the same play that we had before the timeout. They brought both safeties, went straight cover zero. I knew Cody was on kind of a man type route that would get him open, and I stayed in the pocket as long as I could and delivered a strike. And luckily, the guy kind of hit me low. They called the penalty, helped us get into field goal range. So things work out.
Brian, to your right, over here. This is another game where you guys kind of it came down to the stretch, and the offense kind of had to make plays, just like Indiana, just like Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
Is there kind of a mentality switch for you there, or what's kind of going through your mind down the stretch when you know you have to pick up that first down or that touchdown?
No, it's the same thing. We just do the same things we've been doing. Defense was awesome. Held a very powerful Penn State team to only 24 points, which I think is very good. It sets us up. We were able to score more. So no, we don't try and do anything crazy, anything special on those last drives. We try to do what we do.
Brian, you said several weeks ago, I don't remember if you were 2-1 or 3-1. You said we expect to go 11-1, and I think you kind of raised some eyebrows. What has given this program? What has infused that kind of confidence coming off a 3-9 season?
Coming off 3-9 season. We have the guys that we want here. We have a lot of confidence in each other, knowing that each and every one of the people on the field can make plays and can contribute. Even the guys on the sidelines can make noise and pump all the other guys up. So it's just a confidence thing where we just believe in each other.
Brian, a couple of the throws you made, maybe the two to Hunter Rison, two of the better throws you made. What are you seeing now? And it looked like you were sort of letting it fly with a different confidence than maybe you've had previously.
Kind of started with Northwestern when we were airing it out. I just focused on seeing the defense. We were running a lot of good route plays. Coach Warren was calling awesome plays, and just seeing the defense is kind of something that comes with play. And I think as every game goes on, you see it better, and that's just kind of what's happened with my case.
Brian, can you talk about your chemistry with Felton, and did you think you might have overthrown him on that touchdown when he dove and got it?
Oh, yeah. I just kind of threw it too far inside. If I had thrown it a little more outside, it would have been an easy catch for him. But, no, I didn't. If anything, I almost underthrew it. But, he had made a great play to get off the corner. The safety kind of came up on the run action and wasn't able to get there in time.
Anything else for Brian? You got for Brian? Yeah.
Well, anyway, I'm going with Chris over here.
Do the last one for Brian, then we'll get to the beat.
Brian, you guys have a big game next week for a Big Ten title.
Yeah.
I guess at this point in the year, what is the mentality going into that, coming out of this game?
Same as every week. Try and go 1-0 every week, and it's not going to be any different with these guys. They're obviously going to be a great team. It's to take a very perfect game, no turnover type game to be able to beat them. So it'll be a fun one.
Chris, I want to ask you, you're one of the few guys that was on that field a couple years ago when Michael Geiger kicks the winner against Ohio State. Similar tonight, what's the feeling going through your mind when that kick goes through and everyone's running on the field?
Yeah, trying to ice the kicker, but, we always tell him he's got ice in his veins. And, I knew that when he was going out on the field that we were going to make that field goal, we were going to win the game. And, we line up on the sideline just like we do in every situation. We're in like that, lock arms, link up with our brothers, and, get ready to celebrate because we know we're going to win the game at that point. We have full faith and trust in Matt Coughlin's ability, and, it was in a perfect spot for him to hit that. And I don't know what runs through my mind. Just celebrate with my teammates. I don't know. It's an exciting moment.
For both of you, you're very emotional players. Will you talk about that crowd after the delay? I mean, they weren't sitting down. They were loud. They were crazy. Both of your thoughts, please.
Yeah, it was awesome to see, some of the fans still there. But we knew we had to wake that, that stadium back up and get some momentum. So, that 3 and out by us was huge. Our offense, clicking a little bit when we came out there. That brought life to the stadium. And, our mindset was we got to finish this game. We're here for 4 hours waiting around. We got to finish it. We're here to win. And, I'm just glad we got that momentum going on our side.
Yeah, same thing, honestly. Like, I was really excited when we came out of the tunnel, and, there were a lot of, quite frankly, there wasn't a ton of people there, but the people that were there were making a lot of noise. And to be honest, third downs and, critical situations, it was loud. And for us, defensively, we, a few times struggled to get the call across the board because it was so loud in there for the amount of people that were there. So, we were just really excited to have the fans out there that, really wanted to be there. And they showed up after that, and, we're really excited to be able to be at that game.
For both of you guys, you guys just shut down 2 of the best players in the Big Ten. How were you able to control Saquon Barkley and McSorley today?
Great defense. We pride ourselves as a defense, a hard-nosed defense. And when we know we have a tough task at hand, like Saquon Barkley, who's a great player and a great athlete, and you hear about him every week, we take a different mindset into that game that we're going to shut that guy down. And we did a really good job at that. He had a big catch and a big run, but our defense stepped up right after that and forced a field goal or them to punt the ball. And like I said, we take a different mindset into games like this, and really take it to heart that there's a great player here and we need to step our game up.
Yeah, every week we go against great players, great offenses in the Big Ten, but you go against someone like Saquon, he can make you miss in so many ways. He's such a dynamic player. And, we talked about rallying and swarming the ball. We didn't feel like we did a great job of that last week at Northwestern. So, that's something that, I was tremendously proud of, as a whole defense, flying around, staying fresh, rotating guys in. On our D-line, we had people who haven't been out there all year, some of their first snaps. And, that's just, it's exciting because everybody had that little chip on their shoulder to run around and, stop the run like we said.
We're going to do 2 more, Matt and Ryan.
This is for both of you guys. When did you find out that Ohio State lost?
Actually, I think we were midway through the fourth quarter, and I was actually covering Saquon Barkley down the field, and he actually, after the play, was like, Ohio State's losing. They're down big. Said, we're playing for a championship right now. I kind of just laughed, and I didn't know that they lost at that point, but I knew that they were down big.
Yeah. I was standing right there. That's when I found out too. He was
like, "Yeah, we're playing for a championship.
Yeah,
they're down big
with us and stuff."
How much sweeter does it make the win today? Obviously, that's big. You got to do your part, but how much does that make just increase the excitement? With
we talked about it. We talked about it last week, and the season we're in the driver's seat right now, and all of our dreams and our everything that we want is in front of us. We have a very tough task ahead of us in Columbus, and we're ready to get after it.
For both Chris and Joe, I saw you frantically signaling on the 4th and 3 play that might have been the biggest play of the game. Take us through what you saw, what you were anticipating. Did you think they were going to snap it? What was the look? And how you guys responded and were able to stop them there?
On that 4th and 3, they saw our blitz come. So, I was trying to check out of it a little bit because I knew that they were going to run that replace route to the field. So, I was trying to get our outside linebacker to sit out there. He ended up coming. Like Chris said, it was loud in there.
That was the situation I was talking about. It was loud.
Few people that were in there, it was loud. But, we brought pressure still. Andrew Dowell came off the edge, got in his face, little forced high throw. But, we saw that, and we figured that's what they were going to go to because they were able to pick up some yards in that earlier in the game.